Aquarians, it's Amanda here with your September 2017 RuneScope. This month, in conjunction with the runes and the psychic messages that always come through, I will be using the Medieval Scapini deck tarot, and that is by Luigi Scapini. Then, as always, be sure to join me after this video for part 2 of this reading over on my Vimeo channel. I will be pulling one card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle by Doreen Virtue for your additional spiritual guidance and advice, additional messages regarding handling the energies of the month of September. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do click the subscribe button if you like what you see. That will ensure that you get notified whenever I post new videos each month so that you won't miss the RuneScope. But let's jump in and first cast our runes for Aquarius. For Aquarius. Didn't mean to say fur. Sounds like I'm from down south. You looking for RuneScope? Nothing wrong with being from the south, but I'm not. All right. Aquarius, what do they need to know for September? They're like, well, we don't want to tell you. We don't want to tell you what's up for Aquarius. There it is. Now, as always, Aquarians, please do keep in mind these are free sample readings, very general readings for thousands of people that are watching. I encourage you to watch the video for your rising sign as well. That can give you additional messages, clarify some things in this very general sun sign reading. Or you can always schedule a private session with me. I do those on Skype for $70. Just contact me at the email address here in the video, also below the video if you want to set up an appointment. And that takes all the guesswork out, you know, all of that information will be for you, and you don't have to kind of piece it together. But let's see what's up for Aquarius for September. Challenge your focus, that's where we always begin. We do have the moon in reverse. So, challenge or focus. So, and I mean, this could be because this is the moon and we had that big eclipse month in August. We had 2 eclipses. You know, I feel like Aquarians, you're still dealing with that energy, the way this is falling out. And for many of you, it does seem to have something to do with a tough lesson or, and healing from that. The moon card in reverse can talk about dealing with instability. It can talk about dealing with, you know, things that have been hidden coming to light, dysfunction and instability. It can be talking about a person whose energy is that way. Like something is unstable. So there could be some mental issues that need to be addressed, some roadblocks, some disorders that need to be treated. Now, Aquarius, this could be talking about you. For some of you, it could be something that you are, you know, seeking help for, seeking guidance on or treatment for, but this could also be that you are dealing with someone of this energy because it's coming up as the challenge, someone with this energy, because it's coming up as your challenge. Sorry, I didn't mean to restate that, but Mercury, I'm filming these while Mercury is retrograde, and I've been getting tongue-tied, and so please bear with me. I will get the messages out, just maybe not so quickly. All the time, but yeah, your challenge is to deal with or not be drawn into unstable energy or dysfunctional energy, whether it's coming from you or someone else. So a lot of this could be kind of like, you know, getting out of the stage of denial, because, you know, no one wants to admit that they have something wrong, or that there is something going on with the way they process things or the way they behave, or you know, whether it's emotionally based or mentally based, or this could also have something to do with dredging up difficult things from the past. Sometimes this can be about locked memories or things coming up from the past. And sometimes it may be like, you know, did that really happen? Especially if it's from, if you were very young, you or someone else was very young. It's like, did that really happen? Or is it something that happened to someone else and I, you know, just learned about it at a young age, and so I took it on as my own? There's some element of that with you or another person. And something is broken with a memory, something is broken with information, something is not being transmitted in the correct way or received in the correct way. The reaction is out of alignment with the energy coming from someone. So it's like somebody could be sending certain messages or energy and the reaction is way kind of off the wall, like an overreaction, an underreaction, no reaction, something of that nature. But yeah, there could be, the challenge for some of you could be simply just not be drawn into this again, because need is here. So need indicates that if you get drawn into this energy, if you don't deal with it, you're going to be repeating some very tough lessons, or you would just repeat the same cycle you've already been through. And this energy again is being given from an unstable source and an unreliable source. So any information that you get in September, Aquarius, that you feel seems off, or even if it makes you angry or upset, Thor's rune is here, indicating that you have a lot of protection and luck around you as long as you don't either trust what you're hearing, or as long as you take into consideration the source, like, oh, well, that's a very unreliable source, or that person is unstable, you can't trust what they say, it's a very untrustworthy person. So September, I think believing what you hear would be the first thing you don't want to do, unless you trust the source, Aquarius. Now, in the present, as we move August into September, or whenever you're watching this video, we have the Eight of Coins tarot card. So this could be, and with Gifu, so this could be a new partnership, a new job, but it would be a step up. This is a card of apprenticing, but because it's an 8, it's based on a foundation that you already have. So this would be based on previous experience. So it could be a promotion at work, a chance, you know, a chance to move up that way, or it could be a new job, or it could be somebody wanting to team up with you and start your own business. And if so, this could be somebody who already has a business and they're like inviting you to invest or be a silent partner, or hey, do you want to come work in my practice or work at my office, or, you know, I need someone to handle this. Would you be interested? Because it seems like a smaller company for some of you. You could be moving to a smaller company, but you would have a bigger role, or a role with more responsibility and certainly more money. But it could also be someone asking you to invest in something. And again, going back to your challenge, keep that in mind. You know, if something seems shady, or if something seems like you're not getting all the information, do some digging, or wait it out. Wait until you have clarity. Wait until all of your questions are answered. And you have some kind of guarantee of what happens if you don't make your money back, or this doesn't succeed in a profit. Because yeah, there just seem to be some unreliable people around, I think, kind of presenting you with a castle in the sky kind of thing. And you know that saying, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Now, for others of you, this could have something to do with a partnership, a relationship, a romantic relationship that has started at work or soon will. And you know, I would definitely, with this rune here, people could be really kind of up in your business about that, or wanting to know more about that, or trying to dig and find out more about that. So I would be very careful maybe who you share that information with, or who you tell about, you know, if you're dating someone at work, or you're dating the boss, or you're the boss and you're dating an employee, however it's working out for you, I would keep the cards close to the vest. Maybe definitely don't make it obvious at work, because I think people are already going to kind of be in your business and trying to, you know, find out what's going on, or gossiping about you. Now, it could be that they're just gossiping because they've gotten wind that you're leaving and partnering with a new company, or partnering in a new job situation. But for some of you, this could be a romantic relationship. For those of you that don't work, this could be you and your partner doing some, the coins symbolize anything we do with our hands, any sort of physical manifestation of work. So maybe you and your partner are deciding to renovate your home, or do something physical around the house, or, you know, re-landscape your lawn, or something that you're doing. And for some reason, your family maybe, like, they may have a lot of opinions about it, or be, I don't know, interfering, or maybe they're like distracting you from all the stuff you're trying to get done. There's an element of that as well. So, but you're going to get it done with the Eight of Coins, because that is a card of attention to detail, focusing on your work and enjoying the work as well, and learning how to do something. For some of you, this could be like learning a new skill, some sort of training that you are embarking on in September that's going to increase your money, or just increase your happiness when it's all finished. The happiness of you and your spouse, or boyfriend, girlfriend, roommate, whatever, whoever lives with you. And the home and family seem to be getting back to a more stable place, I feel like, even in the present. So even at the beginning of September. But yeah, just you don't have to tell everybody what you're up to. You don't have to share all your details with people that, you know, you feel like can't be trusted, or you feel like it's none of their business, you know. Air signs can be very chatty. So sometimes before you know it, you've told everybody everything, and then you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have told that person this, or whatever. So just be a little more mindful of that in September, Aquarius. I don't want you to temper who you are, for sure. But yeah, not everybody needs to know everything. The help that's going to be available to you, you have the Pope. It's the Hierophant in other decks. So this talks about security, tradition, rules and regulations, following the status quo, conformity. Let me see what it's saying here, what I'm getting here with these runes next to it here. Yeah, there's something shifting when it comes to the status quo, but it's shifting in a fair way. Like, it's bringing you karmic justice, because again, this is the position of what's helping you. So conforming will help you in some way. So maybe this is conforming to new rules of the new job, or it's conforming to, you know, again, if you're kind of trying to hide a relationship at work, it could be that you're just, you know, appearing to conform to, you know, business as usual, or whatever. Or maybe your company has a no dating rule. It's pretty antiquated, but companies can be that way, especially if they're older companies and bigger companies that can have some strange rules sometimes. So it may be that you're having to give the appearance of conformity, even though, you know, there's been a big shift or change, and a good one in your life. But yeah, you could be hiding that, and just the appearance of that is going to serve you well. This could also be traveling to see someone in the family, especially an older member of the family who may give very wise counsel. This can be a religious advisor, normally someone in the more traditional sphere of religion, so a priest or a pastor or someone of that nature. There could be some sort of religious guidance that really comes through in September that really kind of puts things in perspective for you, maybe unexpectedly. Maybe it's a scripture, maybe it is a book that you are given, or even like an excerpt that you see on the internet, or just a quote you see from a spiritual leader that seems to come along at a very coincidental time. And you're going to feel like this is a karmic situation or a karmic message. But there could be shifts or changes in the family that are going to bring it back to a more traditional way, the way it used to be, the way it's going to feel, maybe the way it used to feel if things have been kind of out of the norm. Same thing if you're changing jobs, going to a different company, you know, but doing kind of the same thing, or again, building on skills you already have. It could be that you're going to a bigger corporation, some of you. Because I feel like some of you are leaving a very small place, going to, well, I don't really feel like any of you are, maybe a few of you are working in a small place, but I feel like most of you are working in a corporation. But this could be maybe going to a different office for this promotion. Maybe it's going to headquarters or an even bigger corporation than the one you're working at. And then some of you are, this is manifesting more in the family way, or the advisor, spiritual advisor way that we were talking about. But either way, whatever this is, it's helping you. Conformity, big corporations, institutions. Some of you may be going to visit someone in the hospital. This can sometimes have a medical bent. It also kind of stands for hospitals, again, because it's an institution, and often they have connections to churches. So yeah, you may be going to visit someone in the hospital, and this is coming up as a help to you. So it could be that you are rejuvenated by this visit, or definitely it's nice to maybe help someone by just being there and showing them that you care about them. And then you receive back from that as well. So with the rune of legalities here, this could be some sort of decision when it comes to, yeah, settlements, marriage, divorce. That's also ruled by the Hierophant here. Some of you may be planning to do like a destination wedding. Like there may be, you are planning to do like elope or do a destination wedding as well. Maybe this person that you're dating at work, for some of you. Those of you that are traveling to see family though, or visit someone, or even traveling to some sort of religious event or festival, there could be some sort of karmic connection there for you, whether it's it's going to end up in a job offer or a romantic connection. So, or maybe just a reunion with family. But so yeah, conforming, which is not Aquarius's favorite thing to do, is going to help you. Or again, remember just the appearance of conformity, falling in line with rules and regulations, or falling in line with someone else's expectations to get more information. That could be a more sneaky way that it's coming about. What must be accepted about the month of September? We have 4 of coins. So this is talking about saving your money, being a bit stingy, but it's just because you have a goal in mind. Yeah, for some of you, maybe it's this, maybe you're saving for this wedding, you're saving to travel, to go see family, you're going to a wedding, that's, you know, there's a wedding in the family and you're saving money for the travel to do that. This can also talk about, though, again, 4th house, family, home, stability. So there's a lot going on with your home and family. and or work career if you're still a working Aquarian. Those of you who aren't, there's a lot going on with physical work that you enjoy, but you also have to kind of conserve your energy, or maybe you have to conserve money in order to do these renovations or do this work that you want to do. But September indicates that money looks good, it looks stable, but it's not a month to kind of spend willy-nilly. So, or you may be dealing with a bank, because again, a bank is an institution. You may be dealing with 401ks or dealing with retirement funds and things like that. Some of you trying to figure out how to either get that set up, how do I withdraw from that so we can work on this house, that sort of energy. But again, there's going to be something unexpected or as yet unseen in September that's going to make you glad that you saved this money. Well, I don't know that it's in September. It could be coming later, but, and for some of you, it could just be that, you are able to then, achieve this goal, do what you want to do. But for others of you, maybe you can do it more quickly or better or sooner than you were thinking. But for others of you, it could be that there's an unexpected expense that comes up. So you're going to be glad that you were able to save and conserve money in September. For some of you, I think maybe you're just planning to take a vacation or take a break between jobs, between shifts with job, and you're trying to keep that hidden. You don't want any, again, a lot going on with you keeping things under the vest. The outcome of September, or keeping things under your hat, that's the saying I was looking for. The outcome of September, you've got 3 of coins in reverse. So, I mean, this is the card of, I'm tired of collaborating and working with others. I'm tired of trying to get along with others. I'm tired of this team that I've been working on. So for some of you, I feel like this is maybe one of the catalyst or one of the reasons that you want to leave the current job, or you want to get this step up, you want to get this promotion, you want to go work at this other office. You just kind of want to get away maybe from the people and also the work itself. Some of you may just be kind of like burnt out on what you've been doing. And Uruz here indicates that, you're going to be able to do that. It indicates, this is an excellent health rune. So if anyone is in the hospital dealing with medical stuff, dealing with medical issues, this indicates that by the end of September, like, they're doing good. Like, they're very strong, resilient, and have strong powers of recovery. And so do you, Aquarius, if it's you. Maybe you have to go see a specialist at a different hospital, and maybe you're addressing this issue. Some of you go speak to this person and are a little concerned, like how this is going to affect you, how it's going to affect your job, if you're still working. Maybe you're prescribed some medication. So there may be something about the treatment that you're like, oh, I hope it doesn't make me sick. I don't want to get side effects. And, it turns out with the 3 of coins in reverse, you're not going to have those things that you're fearing. And Uruz indicates you're going to kind of sail through this. Okay. But yeah, 3 of coins in reverse indicates a more simplistic, particularly, way of working. And for some of you, it may be independent. Again, you're going into a partnership with one other person, or you're going to become a silent partner, and maybe you don't have to go into work at all eventually. Or that's your goal. Uruz also talks about being very single-minded and focused about a goal that you want. And for you in particular, Aquarius, we've got 3 coin cards here. So I really feel like you're focused on tangible things in September. Family, home, particularly as it relates to putting money into the home, investing into the home, saving money for other goals that are home or family oriented, or work, promotion, training, new jobs that many of you will be going to or looking into, and that are in some way going to be either maybe just you, or you and your partner, you and one other person, or like you're leaving the team. It's like, I'm gonna leave this to you now. You guys can handle this now. For some of you, this could just be a project, because it's often a project, work project type card that comes up here for me. And so yeah, you may be abandoning a project. It's kind of like, you know, you don't need me anymore. These people can finish this up and I've got other things to move on to, or that kind of thing. It's like, you know, I've done all the work and the heavy lifting till now, and I'm gonna leave the rest to you kids. That kind of thing. So those of you that are doing work around the home with your partner, sorry about that, Aquarius. Yeah, as I mentioned, Mercury retrograde being super helpful with the RuneScopes this month. Anyway, yeah, this could be something that you leave for your partner to finish, because maybe it's just, you know, you don't have time, or you're distracted by other things, or you did maybe the start of it and now you're kind of leaving the other bit to them. This could also be like a honey-do list for your partner, and they're finally getting around to, by the end of September, doing these things. Maybe not without a little bit of nagging, but you know, for some of you, that could be all this challenge is, you know, you've been nagging and nagging, and finally they get around to it, right? They finally get around to fixing the washer, or you know, repairing the deck, or whatever needs to be done around the house. Because I feel like for many of you Aquarians, like, you've done all you can do and you're out. But yeah, it could also be leaving a project to move on to something else, because the people there should be able to take it from here. And, you know, if they can't, you're gonna be kind of like, well, you know, you should know by now. And if you don't know what to do from here, you should probably figure it out, you know, because Uruz indicates they have the knowledge, they have the skill, they have, you know, the tools they need to do this. Maybe they've just been a little bit lazy. Because you were doing everything, and it's like, you know, I'm just gonna ride this energy until you know, I have to work. So that's what I see, Aquarius, here for the month of September. But as I mentioned, do join me over on Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle the Goddess Guidance Oracle, and we will see what further wisdom and information we can get for the month of September. I want to focus on this moon in reverse and the challenge here, and see what further guidance and wisdom we can get. Maybe this unexpected, as yet hidden event or issue around money, finances, what that is. So the link again is below to my Vimeo channel. I'll see you over there, and I'll see you back here next month. Thanks for watching.